Hello world. So how do you find me today? Today I'm quite composed, calm, and stable. But that doesn't mean that I was quite impulsive yesterday for while posting those intense messages. But that was mandatory because sensitization is a need of an hour. That's what I've learned in past several years, because the kind of symptoms that we are having, and people don't understand that what we are going through, because they are not sensitized enough. They are not aware of what sort of challenges we face on day to day basis. So I feel that it's our prime responsibility to let the people know who are around us, and who are going to have an impact on our every aspect of life, whether it's the kind of way we have been treated, the kind of way uh, uh, the sort of triggers which affects us, which aggravates our symptoms, and who just takes the things for granted, because they don't understand. So they think that the person is just enacting about something. So this sort of insensitivity, this sort of ignorance needs to be handled in a proper way. And the person who is suffering from it, the person who is actually getting impacted by that, it is a prime responsibility of that person to make them understand that what sort of issues that they are facing, and on day-to-day basis, what sort of challenges that they are facing, and how they are trying their best to come out of it. Because they have to be, first of all, composed and calm, and they have to keep their sanity first. They have to keep their peace of mind first, and then only they can act on, they can focus on what their body and mind demands. They're already battling with their own their own self, and the moment they have to shout out and express and explain their condition to the person, then to the person who is not really well aware of what that person is going through, then it becomes an extra burden to the person who is suffering from it. So that is why I'm getting vocal, looking at my past experiences, and how those things which we think that very we just take those things for granted, and that lead to a very disasters that leads to a disaster, actually. So which I have faced just recently, and that disaster took me till the hospital. Had I taken the appropriate measures that time itself, this wouldn't have been the situation for me. So that's why I think that this is my prime responsibility to make people aware of my situation. And if you really want to help me, just sensitize yourself about the things that I am facing right now. If you don't understand it, just be active listener at least. Don't try to preach that person, don't try to प्रवचन, उसको ज्ञान मत दो, उसको प्रवचन मत दो, उसको या ये फॉरवर्ड्स वो फॉरवर्ड्स मत भेजो प्लीज़. because that those sort of naive acts, मतलब वो जो बचपना है ना, it really gets into their nerves, and that makes their situation worst, and you're actually उनको तुम लोग खाई में ढकल रहे हो. Let me tell you that bluntly. Thankfully, being a very diligent person, having a diverse knowledge of various things, having a scientific acumen, having a proper support structure around me, support system around me, I could take my own decisions, and I could seek the experts' help, which many people may not be able to do, able to take. So this is a request to all of you, those who are suffering from this sort of issues, and their caregivers or caretakers. What they need to understand is, first of all, the patient itself should be having a good connect with himself or herself. That what he is going through, he should be vigilant enough, he or she should be vigilant enough about it, and then it is a prime responsibility of their caregiver. If they are if they are not aware of suppose they are there, so suppose they are dealing with something which is unknown, then they should be talking to the doctors at least, and they should be getting the all the nuances of that particular thing which the person is going through, and what sort of role that person has to play in the patient's care. That also he or she should, the caretaker needs to get a clear idea about, after talking to the doctors, the counselors, the psychologists, psychiatrists. See, these sort of issues, the neurological issues, or say now since I'm going towards my suppose menopause pausal phase, so that hormonal imbalance. So you with age you don't know what complexities and what complications that your body might be going through. It is not only about body, it is not only about mind, it is the whole package that you are trying to deal with, and that whole package is made up of flesh and blood and emotions and sentiments. It is not something like कोई आप लोगों ने कोई इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आइटम ले लिया या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पीस ले लिया, and then you just kept on playing with it, and then just if it is not useful, then you just throw it. This is not a way the human beings are being treated. So that's why this is my urge from the bottom of my heart. We do want to live our life peacefully. We do have enough potential. We do have enough capabilities to contribute to the mainstream workforce, and we can be a good asset to our society, to our economical development. Even we need not have to. Just a minute.